Now that I've formatted that page that we just inserted, what we're going to do now is have a look at headers and footers. Now there are a few ways that you can actually do headers and footers. You can go to insert and insert the header and the footer. If you go this way and you click, there are a number of different predefined types that you can then use to enter. Another way that you can actually do it is by going into this white space that you can see here and double clicking, and that takes you straight into the header and footer edit mode. When this happens, what you've got is you have full control over what you put in there. So what we're going to do in this particular instance is a couple of things that are quite handy to do in a document such as this is to have your name and your personal identifier. So we'll do PI for personal identifier, and then we can type that in. Now obviously I'm just going to make up a personal identifier here, 1234 for instance. Then I'm going to hit the tab key. It'll take me to the middle. You can see there that there's a tab set there. You can hopefully just see that wee dark bar. It's almost like an upside down T shape, and over here we have a right hand tab. Okay, now what we're going to do is press tab again, and that should take us to the right hand side. And at this point what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in my name. Now you'll see that it will gradually move its way inwards to the centre from the right hand side. Okay, so that now means that in every page of our document we will have our personal identifier and we'll also have our name. Now we can embellish this slightly as well by adding to it in different ways. We can, for instance, highlight that line there, and if we go back to home and we have a look at this border icon that we've got here, we can select a border for it. So for instance we can draw a bottom border, and if I click at the end here you should see we've got a nice thin line there that helps to kind of just highlight where your header is. Now if we scroll down you should now see that we have a footer, okay, at the bottom here, and that just means that every time we print the document like we had with the header, we'll also have something at the bottom of every page. At this point what we're going to do is we're going to insert some page numbers. So first thing we'll do is press tab to get into the centre, and we'll type in page, and then what we'll do is we'll go to insert and quick parts, field, and we will select numbering and take page. Select format as 123, although you can change the format at any time that you want. It's something that you can have a wee play about with, and this will insert the current page number. So you can see the current page number is 1. Now sometimes it's always a good idea to include the number of pages, so that way if any of the pages go missing then you can quite easily work out that there should have been 5 pages or 10 pages, and you know which page is missing. So we'll just say of, because this is going to be page 1 of however many pages we have in the document. So again we'll go into quick parts, go into field, we'll change it from numbering under categories here to document information, and we'll select number of pages, select the format as 123 again to match the format we have, and click OK. And now what you see there is we've got page 1 of 2. Okay, so that's us, we've essentially put in the page numbers. Now if I double click on here, we come out of header footer edit mode, and you can see they've got page 1 of 1. You can see the heading down here, the header here as well is repeated, and at the bottom we've got the page number again, and that footer has been repeated, so that's page 2 of 2. Now we did put in a line here for the header, so we can mirror that line in our footer. Again, to edit it we just simply go to this area here, anywhere here inside the footer, double click, and we're in edit mode. So what we'll do is highlight that there, go back to home, go into the border, and we'll select top border. Okay, top border this time because we want it above the text. Okay, and if I click here, you'll see that we've got that line. So if we go back into this area here of the main document and double click, we come out of edit mode for the header and footer, and if we scroll down, we can see there we've got our header and our footer, and if I put it there, you'll see that we have this here like that. Now this would be a good time just to save again. It's always important, as we mentioned earlier, to save. So we'll do save as, and this time what we'll do is we'll call this version 3, and we'll click save. So we're now working on version 3, and that means that we have 3 different versions that we can fall back on in our document. So should anything happen at this moment in time and we lose one of the versions, we've got another 2 and we've not lost all our work.